Hello boys of class 8 English version. Welcome you to the online class of mathematics. I am your Bichitru sir. Today we will do chapter 7, that is set. This chapter was not included in our JSC syllabus but in creative portion, but objectives were coming, but as we were not having any JSC exam this year, so I am doing one creative question from here to realize you that how the problems of set should be solved, and this will help you to realize set problems, which is very beneficiary for you for the further studies in class 9. It will help you to realize set. So let us start today's session. At first, let us see one creative question. In a school, 75% students pass in Bangla, 65% students pass in English, and 45% pass in both subjects. Now let us see the question. Express the information in Venn diagram. We know Venn diagram means to express all the information in the picture, like circle and rectangle shape. We have explained these things in the real explanation of set theoretical part. If you forgot those things, please see again that class and you will realize all the things. Okay boys? But let us see the second question. Find the percentage of students who fails in both subject. Here only passed in each subject is given. We have to find fails in both subject, percentage of student. Number C, find the intersection of sets of factors of students who passes only in Bangla and English. That means number of students only pass in Bangla and percentage of students only pass in English. There are two numbers and we have to find the factors of these two numbers and then make intersection of these two numbers. So let's start from solution of A. In A, we have to show them in a Venn diagram. At first, we have to draw a rectangle. Inside, we have to draw two circles like this, which intersect each other, and there should be a common space between these two circles because we have a common portion here. That means in both subject, how many percentage of students pass, we have to show in that common space. Now let us express these two circles by two names, as one subject is Bangla, so let us express one name of the circle by B and another by E. So that is two circle name. These two circles actually express the percentage of student who pass in Bangla and English. Now at first we have to put the common portion, that means in both subjects how many percent of student has passed. That percentage of student should express in the common portion of both circle, that is here 45%. Then let us put percentage of student pass in Bangla. Now in total circle of Bangla it should be 75. Already we can see that in common space, common portion, it is 45%. So how many percent left? 75 minus 45 remains 30%. That should be in this portion, that is 30% passed in Bangla only. And similarly, if we minus the total percentage of student pass in English, then common percentage, it should be 20% pass in only English. So this is how we have expressed all the information in Venn diagram. So let us go to the next part, that is find the percentage of student who fails in both subjects. For that, at first we need percentage of student pass in Bangla, percentage of student pass in English, and percentage of student pass in both subjects. Now let us express the set of percentage of students who pass in Bangla is B, and set of percentage of students pass in English expressed by E. Then number of B should be 75, number of E should be 65, and number of B intersection E, that means in both subjects, that is 45%. Now at least in one subject, how many percentage of student, that should be find out first. Percentage of student who pass in at least one subject, and that should be number of B union E, and there was a formula like this: number of B plus number of E minus number of B intersection E. Now we have these values, just put down the values. Number of B means 75, number of E means 65, and number of B intersection E means 45. So it becomes 75% plus 65% minus 45%, and if we calculate this, it becomes 95%. So that means at least in one subject pass, that percentage is 95%. So out of 100% student, 95% student has passed either in each subject. Therefore, if we want to find out the number of students who fail in subject, that means complementary set of number of B union E, that means who didn't pass in the subject, fail in the subjects, in both subjects. Not in one subject they could pass. So it should be U, that is universal set, minus number of B union E, and we know universal set, that is 100%, and we have found number of B union E is 95%, so that becomes 5%. So percentage of students who fail in both subject is 5%. So that is the answer of B. Now let us move to the third portion, third answer, C, and for that we have to know how many pass only in Bangla, how many pass only in English. We have already seen that number in Venn diagram, but we have to show that in our math. Now let us see how to do that. For that we need the information, that was percentage of student pass in Bangla, percentage of student pass in English, and percentage of student pass in both subjects. Now this was expressed in numbers. In B we have just copied that, number of B equal to 75, number of E equal to 65%, and number of B intersection E equals to 45%. Now percentage of students who pass in only Bangla, that means who pass in Bangla, not in English. Here if we subtract the number of student of Bangla, number of student of common subject, that means in pass in both subject, from pass of subject in Bangla, that becomes the number of students who pass in only Bangla. That means if we subtract number of B intersection E from number of B, then we will have percentage of students who pass in only Bangla, so it becomes 30%. Similarly, if we subtract number of B union E from number of E, we got the percentage of students who pass in only English, and that becomes 20%. Now there are two numbers, one number is 30 and another number is 20. Let us express the set of factors of 30 as factors of 30 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30, and factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. And let us express set of factors of 30 as M and set of factors of 20 as N. That means M equals to the set 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30, and N equals to set 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. We have to make intersection between them. So here is the intersection. Now from these two sets, the common members are the intersection set, and that is 1, 2, 5, 10. So that is the answer of C. So boys, here you have seen how set problem has been solved. I hope this will help you, and if you have any problem, related to this, ask any question in the comment section. Okay boys, I'll try to do another problem from another chapter in the next session. Till then, stay fine. Bye for today.